I love
feel
this.
like I feel like it would never work for me. I feel like I would just be like, yeah,
You're
okay,
so prim and
I'm
proper
doing
already.
that.
Yeah.
But they'll be like, make sure your skirts and your clothes go a certain level. Nope, not gonna pass that.
The pantyhose
They'll
is
be
like a big thing in the
this.
story.
They'll be like, oh, your hair is too big. Nope, not gonna pass that. They'll have all these rules of stuff I can't do, and I'm just like,
I'm
no.
kind of
you're
into
feeling
it.
it.
I'm into it. I kind of want. It's like princess boot camp. Like, what is this? I need this. I feel like I want this. I mean, I feel like this is a pretty big position to be in for Meghan Markle. So I'm sure the royal palace wants her to be prepared, wants her to have all the things she needs to succeed in that role. So I'm into it.
let me
I'm
throw
on
something
board.
at
So are you gonna go to Duke training?
You know I wouldn't pass. I'd fail miserably. Let me throw something at you. You guys have your own families, right? Well, Felicia, you've already married into another family. One day you might marry into another family, Sarah. What if that other family said, hey, how you were raised, everything you did, we're gonna scrap all that. We're gonna start from the basics, and we're gonna build you in an entirely different person.
Scrap all
But
that.
they're teaching you how to act. I'm just thinking about Meghan's family, which we know is a total train wreck. But in any other circumstance, it does seem weird to me. Like I could see my mom being like, hold on, they're gonna try and teach you what?
Oh, your mama is not having that.
Yeah, that's the part I thought of. And look, I know it's an entirely different culture over there, and it's royalty. But there's something that feels really kooky about this whole thing.
I think they're probably going to be like, Mom, you're coming to the training too, because she's in a royal family now. I think they're going to make her go to training.
I mean, I'm into it. All I know is I think it's okay. I think there's an exception here, right?
Sure.
This is the royal family we're talking about. It's hard to kind of put it into our perspective because obviously if, your boyfriend's family is like, hey, we're going to change everything about you, that would be a little strange. But in terms of the royal family, you got to do what you got to do.
And she's American, so part of it is also the customs that are involved coming
Right.
from an entirely different way of thinking. But I
You
don't
don't
know.
like it.
Look, I'm
You're
not
not doing
knocking it. I understand the fascination. It's like got the fairy tale feel to it to a degree. It just they don't directly impact American culture, and I don't understand what the fascination is. And if I were Meghan, I wonder if she could put her foot down and be like, no, I'm cool on this. I don't need this
Well,
stuff.
Cinderella-
I married Harry, not this whole other thing.
Cinderella had to go through training too.
That's true.
You're making my point for me right now. No, look, I get it. I love Meghan Markle. I felt some sort of way when I watched it. If you guys are cool with it, I'll join you on that side. I guess I'm
Jordan,
cool
you
with
wouldn't have
it.
made it to engagement. You would have been bucking the system
right.
from the very beginning.
Burping, eating my food with my stains on my t-shirt.
You know what they say, when the queen stops eating, when she puts her fork down, everyone stops eating.
Yeah,
Could you do
I
that?
don't know.
Every time in between
out.
bites, like if she just puts it down.
No.
When
When
she's
she's
done.
done
Oh,
eating.
wow.
God, that's boss stuff
Ooh,
right there.
yeah.
I love it. All right.
That's
So you're done too.
This is an interesting topic right here.
Abuse battle is pretty
Abuser's
serious.
a strong word. Like, abuser's a strong word. Even if you don't agree with spankings, because it's an age-old question, should you spank your child, should you not spank your child? Even if you don't agree with it, child abuser is a strong term.
He said up until 13. Don't bring me any 13-year-olds because they might flip the ass whooping on me.
It might
I
hit
don't want
back.
that.
That is a little aggressive. I mean, I'm just looking at that paddle and that photo. That's I was like, a light spanking is one thing, but if you bring out a wooden paddle, I mean, that's next level. That is next level.
Yeah, like to me, it's like Matthew McConaughey in that old '70s movie. I don't know if that was actually his intention here to make some money off this. I think it was a social commentary. And to be honest, I agree with him. Look, would I give my money to some strange man to whack my child on his hiney if he's not acting right? No. But the guy's saying something that a generation deeply believed in before us that I subscribe to because I was raised by parents like that. And he said he believes a child should fear their parents, and that should be a component of the relationship. I happen to agree with this, and I know people think this is crazy, but there's a lot of people out there, maybe it's a silent minority, that do subscribe to this. I'm not talking about choking my child or slapping him across the face, but he should fear that if he talks back, if he misbehaves at school, that he's going to be in some trouble when he gets home that day.
Yeah.
But he can also be the friend. I think that should be a balance. I had that with my father and mother.
So I didn't get spankings, and I feel like I turned out good.
Yeah,
I wasn't
it's
like
not
a
the
super
only way
bad
to do it.
child.
I want to say
Right.
that.
And I
It's not
feel
the
like
only
it's
way.
really important to know your child and what works for your child, because every kid is different. Now, I will say he's kind of subscribing. You said you wouldn't let a random man spank your child, but that's how it was growing up on the South Side. Like, your neighbors see you walking
it's like a
by,
village.
and they're like, it's that village that we don't have anymore. So if your neighbor sees you doing something wrong, they would call you on it, and they would discipline you, and then send you home to get disciplined
And nowadays,
as well.
parents are mad at that
wow.
other person.
Yes.
Like, how dare
Yeah.
you?
Now
My
everyone's
child's a
like-
golden child.
Everyone's like, don't touch my kid. My kid didn't do that. You're lying on my child. Yada yada. Like the village is just not what's there.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe it's using just the threat of it. Maybe you don't have to actually go for the full spanking, but you could show your kids, hey, if you don't act right, this guy is gonna get his hands on you.
Okay, so you're using psychological threats to your children.
Psychological warfare.
Sarah,
out there.
okay, I like it.
Gotta do what you gotta do.